It's been a wonderful week at Venue Cymru in Llandudno on the North Wales coastline. Now it's make your mind up time.
Frame 10. Don't call out any more now, please. Marco, Fr10 to break.
I think I'm with Stephen Hendry on this one. I think it's very difficult to form an opinion. What I can tell you is that the bookmakers, despite the fact that Trump trails, make Trump favourites. 4 to 5. Marco Fu, even money.
Interesting little start from this afternoon. Judd Trump has actually only attempted 7 long pots so far in the match. Potted 4 of them. He's faced with one first up here as he got his potting boots on. Deciding against it. It's interesting.
Two years ago, he won the World Grand Prix here. He was 7-4 down to Ronnie O'Sullivan in the final, won the closing 6 frames to prevail 10-7. So coming back from 5-4 down shouldn't be a problem. But it will be if Fu plays to his optimum level.
Yeah, cracking long pot. Marco can get his evening underway. Not a lot of value, I don't think, in dribbling in behind the brown. Straightforward escape it should be for Judd off the right side cushion. No, he's short.
Foul.
Early nerves.
Marco Fu 1. Judd Trump 4. Free ball.
Maybe not. I think Marco would have realised he'd had to get virtually touching ball in the brown to put Judd in trouble. That shot is still on, just top side of the right middle, rest into the pack. That's why Judd's contemplating playing something. Yeah, don't be fooled. Judd knows he's not snookered, he's just looking at what Marco's options are. Maybe not a bad plan this. Take on the double in the yellow and play for the yellow. Is he playing the cut? Yeah, clever shot.
One.
This is a massive shot here. If Judd can land just low of straight in this next black, be bringing all the reds into play. Decided to go up for blue.
5.
Made the pot easier. Still be tracking that same thing off the loose red to the left hand side.
When Fu didn't nestle in behind the brown, it was a little embarrassing for him. Now there's a potential for it to be expensive for him.
Judd Trump 10. 1. Eight.
You may just have to bend this pot the red if the pink goes in the corner. Doesn't have anything to do with the cue ball. That's going to be the key thing here. If he can't get through to red direct, that is.
Nine.
Yeah, you see the pink's not on. Just has to avoid the baulk colours. No, that's a good shot. Good control. Nice and straight in the red, or low as straight. There's plenty of options.
14. $15.
The ultimate pro, Marco Fu, was sat in the bar of the hotel last night having a nice glass of wine with the boys. Marco came downstairs, came down for a hot cup of milk and a couple of bananas. All in preparation
18.
for this match today.
$19.
I think if the late Alex Higgins had been in a jungle or a dairy, he wouldn't have asked for milk or bananas.
Change days.
Needed to make a full ball
26.
contact there with that red, or contacted on the right hand side as we're looking. Out of position now. Has to accept his fate and just play the best safety possible.
Yeah, that was a poor positional shot for a player of Marco's standing. It's going to be crucial tonight. We don't have a stat for unforced errors. They've both made one now. This opening frame is going to be crucial.
Marco Fu, 26.
Judd's interested in the 2-ball plant just below the pink, but how does he get to it? He's having a look at it again. Can play it as a 3-ball plant. It's a bit offset there, but if he plays to almost just overcut the pot in the first red, got a decent chance of making this. Oh, brilliant.
One.
Would have loved a slightly fuller kiss on the brown. Had to make contact on the green, but it's worked out okay.
5. Six.
Effortless cue power. perfect on the black. It's the one asset that Judd has above all other players. He can get more action out the cue ball when he needs it.
30.
He's got himself in prime position now. Still needs one of the two reds near
40.
the side cushion, or the one in the black cushion.
$21. $22.
Don't want to be a harbinger of doom, but when he was going through his
28.
bad spell this afternoon, he missed a couple of reds of this ilk.
$29.
Not the cleanest of pots, hence the loss of the cue ball.
How would you like that for a positional shot?
$37.
I think if I was in Judd's corner going out tonight, or even getting to the mid-session interval, I'd be telling him to just finish a shot just a fraction longer. Just sense them getting up just a tad early on the odd shot. That red that the stun follow through where he lost it a fraction.
43.
Just commit and stay there, just for a fraction of a second.
Judd Trump, 43.
Now that, even with the application of side, was unexpected.
One.
Yeah, unforgivable to miss that red. What it does mean is that with the scoreboard as is, whenever as we get to the last red, Marco Fu will definitely still be in the frame.
Marco Fu, 7.
stretching awkwardly, it was a tough pot anyway. But in terms of leaving nothing, no harm done.
This is actually not a bad situation for Marco. I think if he misses the first one, he'll catch the other one thin. Good choice. Always going to cover the one behind brown and yellow. A good little situation there for Marco. Judd's going to have to trust a little luck here playing this red. He's not. I don't imagine he's going to get close to the pot, trying to get the cue ball somewhere in behind the black, but the red springs into the open, but it doesn't go. But huge advantage here, Marco Fu, in this little exchange. This is a chance of getting in behind the black.
He was dancing with death there. Yes, he doesn't like the look of this. He plays the cue ball down into the corner where it is just now. There's a premium on getting it near a cushion. He may just play the dump. Just a little drag, push the red to the left side cushion, white in the bulk cushion. Buy himself another shot. This is going to be the lengthiest frame of the match, and you get the vibe that it's also the most vital so far.
That's where he's improved so much, Judd Trump, the last 18 months or so. Not so much the execution of the shot, it's the realisation of the importance of playing a good safety like that. It's not difficult to play them, it's just knowing when to play them. And his first shot of this match, refused a long red, was interesting, decided on a safety. He wouldn't have done that a couple of years ago.
Now that's a bonus.
And this time trying to rest on the red isn't a lot of good to him. would love to catch the red that's in the open. But really, this is trusting to luck.
This time last week in the shadow of the rock, Judd Trump was in the process of losing to Shaun Murphy in the final of the Gibraltar Open. 7 days on, he badly wants to be the winner. And his stock has suddenly gone up. That said though, the red being on the side cushion will be required.
One.
Just having a think about this, Judd Trump. Normally half ball black trying to disturb the red, but what he's worried about is if he plays it and disturbs the yellow and not the red, that would all be in Marco Fu's favour. So I think he wouldn't be surprised to see him miss the red on the high side. Oh, he's hit the yellow. The worst thing possible. That's what he was worried about.
8.
That's why he's hanging his head.
Yes, because every colour is in the open. So even though Trump's 31 behind, with 35 on the table, if he gets the chance, the clearance might not be too difficult.
Judd Trump, 8.
Trump needs to be extra careful now the yellow has been removed from the cushion.
One.
It's taken Trump more time to win this frame than it did for him to win the last 2 frames this afternoon, but he will not be concerned in the slightest. Job done as far as he's concerned.
5.
No great style points for winning this frame in this manner,
7.
but it was all about the W.
10. 14. 19. 25.
At his lowest ebb this afternoon, Judd Trump
25,
trailed 5-2. Now he's drawn all square. 5-5.